Hi everybody, it's Marcy. Today is Tuesday, and I know I've been telling everyone to step out of your comfort zone and play around with stuff a little, and I've certainly been doing this. Today I am way out of my comfort zone. Our chefs, I posted on my Facebook page, if you get a chance, go watch it. Our 3 chefs did a meal the other day, I think it was sometime last week, where one of them made a salad, one of them made a chicken, and one of them made dessert. Well, I am going to try and do all of those, except I'm not doing the salad. Sorry, chef. But I don't like peppers, and I don't know. Too many things I was going to have to adjust for that one. So I am going to do Chef Shane's Cider Can Chicken today. And I'm a little nervous because I've never done this, and I'm going to do it totally live. You are going to be trying this with me from beginning to... Actually, not to end, because you're not going to want to hang around for an hour while the chicken cooks. But I'm going to show you what I do to get ready, and then I'll post pictures. Oh, wish me luck. Okay, so first thing, here I'm going to turn it down so you can see. First thing I'm going to do is I've got a chicken that I cleaned, and boy, if I've ever wanted to become a vegetarian, it's usually around Thanksgiving or when I'm cleaning a chicken. But it's okay. And then I've got a little bit of corn or canola oil here, and I've mixed in about, let me see. I'm gonna do a little bit more. This is our garden herb blend. Now, honestly, I had to take it out and grind it in my Magic Bullet. I just dumped the whole thing in, ground it up really fine, because otherwise it would take way too long to grind it over this. So I've got our garden herb blend and some, just a little bit of whatever oil you want. I assume you can use olive oil. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, and this is gonna get gross, so I'm gonna have to have some paper towels handy. Okay, so take the herbs and the oil and just rub it all over the chicken. I hope this is showing well. Ooh, and look at that. So when I ground it, I tried not to grind it up totally because I like some of the whole stuff with it. You can see some of the tomatoes in here, the peppercorns. You can even see a little bit of the cocoa in it, the cocoa nibs. Okay, so this to me is really gross and definitely out of my comfort zone. Okay, then we gotta do the other side. Rub that. I think I made way too much of this oil. Okay. Have quiet. Maybe not so much. Okay, now's the really disgusting part. Oh, sorry, I should not be saying that on my cooking show, right? You gotta rub it on the inside too. Okay. Ooh, Chef Shane. You didn't tell me how bad this was gonna be. Yep. So I've got this rubbed around in there, and like I said, this part totally disgusts me. Okay, we've got this bird. Oh, there's Hava now coming to see what I'm doing. Okay, we've got it pretty well done here. Okay, I've got to get this off my hands because it's disgusting me. Okay, so we've got the chicken already, and it's a cider. A lot of people do it with beer, but he did it with cider because he said he doesn't particularly like beer, and quite honestly, neither do I. So we've got the garden herb and the oil on there, and I've got a can of European cider. Most of you guys know I'm not a huge drinker, so we need it half full. I sort of feel like I should taste this, but oh my gosh. For any of my college friends, it smells like Cam's or Dooley's or Cochran's is where we usually went. Yeah, it smells like there. So besides this, oh, I have my little bottle opener here. Besides just the opening there, he suggested you cut some more holes in it. So got a bunch of holes here. I am really nervous about this now. Okay, so I've got this pan. Now, you're supposed to cook it on not direct heat. I have no idea how this is gonna work. So like our pit has more than one burner on it. So you put it on on a burner that is off. Okay, people, I hope this does not make like a highlight reel someplace because I feel like it will. Whoa. Okay, oh my gosh. It really does just like slip right on there. Okay, now it looks like a small child sitting there. Okay, I'm sorry, I should not be like criticizing what I'm doing. Okay, so we've got, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go put it on the pit. Oh, there's just oil all over me right now. I'm gonna go put it on the pit for half an hour on indirect heat. And then, here, I'll come up and talk to you now. And then after that half an hour, I'm gonna add some carrots, some baby carrots, some onions, some potatoes, and I'm gonna put it all around the chicken. And I'm gonna add that and continue cooking it until it reaches whatever the internal temperature is supposed to be. Now, when I add the vegetables, I'm going to brush on some of our honey sesame sauce. I honestly was debating about doing this with our honey mustard, but he has us doing it with the honey sesame sauce, so I'm gonna go ahead and try that. So you brush it on and you baste it a few times, and then when you take it out, he said, be careful because the cider in the can is really hot and you don't want that spilling all over you. So I guess you have to be very careful with this. Oh boy, not so sure about this, but definitely stepping out of my comfort zone on this one. But I trust, like I said, I always tell you, I trust our chefs, I trust our recipes. If you want the recipe like real instead of me just babbling it to you, go to tcerecipes.com and it'll have it on there. It's one of the first ones that pop up because I think everyone was looking it up after he made it and it looked so gorgeous. Okay, so take one last look at the chicken. Okay, I'm gonna go put it out and then I'm gonna add the veggies and then I'll keep basting it and I'll let you know. I'll take pictures along the way so you know what it looks like. One other thing I wanna tell you. So I told you guys yesterday it was Mike's and my 34th anniversary, and I don't know, it's a whole long story, but we started looking up stuff from our wedding. And we found this big box, and it had old letters from, I mean, some of them were dating back to when I was in grade school, like, 10 years ago. No, but I have some friends from grade school, some from high school, some from college. A lot of them I've lost touch with over the years. But it was, I sort of felt bad that I haven't written letters to my kids and stuff because that is really fun. So this is an activity for your kids. Have them sit down and write a letter. Just one letter a day. They can type it, they can do it on the computer and print it out. Or handwriting was better because, as most of you know, I lost my sister about 9 years ago. And some of them I found were from her when she was in college and when I was in college. And it was, when I saw her handwriting, it like brought back and stuff. I also found some from my grandmother who passed away almost 30 years ago. I found some from my great aunt who was a huge supporter of me. She like was my rah-rah cheerleader for becoming a teacher. So it's a really good thing to find at some point. So have people write letters. I have decided I'm going to write letters to all of my kids, like in the next, well, I don't know when I get to it. I'm going to though, because it's such a nice thing to go back and read. And some of them, okay, I always talk about Karen and I hate like going back to her all the time, but I found some from when she had just moved away from St. Louis in 7th grade. And then I found some from college. And I mean, the whole time we still talked on the phone, but we wrote letters fairly, well, I don't know how regularly, but we did write letters some. So that's a great activity for your kids. Okay, I'm gonna go put this chicken on the grill and I'll let you know how it goes. Bye. Wait, what is, I can't remember her name. Next thing, it's not respect one another. I'm going to look it up today, so I'll find out. But be kind to one another anyway. Thanks. Bye.